So, since one of the best rappers of this generation has now gone insane and is a goose-stepping Nazi, this story kind of got lost. Like, not many people were talking about this, but this is fucking crazy. So this is the former president of the United States of America came out and said the following. So, with the revelation of massive and widespread fraud and deception in working closely with big tech companies, the DNC and the Democrat Party, do you throw the presidential election results of 2020 out and declare the rightful winner? Or do you have a new election? A massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. Our great founders did not want and would not condone false and fraudulent elections. So, in layman's terms here, he's saying, terminate the Constitution and all rules and regulations. Because I lost the election, but it was fraudulent, and just put me back in or rerun the election. He's still talking about the 2020 election. He's still talking about that. And he literally is saying, terminate the Constitution. Now, he did this in reaction to the Twitter files that came out, where Matt Taibbi and Elon Musk teamed up and dumped all the information that they had on what went on behind the scenes when Twitter censored the Hunter Biden laptop story. And he didn't even actually read what it said, because if he did, he would have understood, you're implicated in that shit too. And you're implicated actually worse than the Biden team is. So apparently for the Hunter Biden laptop story specifically, there was no pressure from any Democratic politicians to say, hey, pull that down. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. They decided on their own. Twitter decided on their own. Now, they were wrong, but they decided on their own to do that. No Democratic politicians got involved in that. The only time the Biden campaign reached out to Twitter and said, hey, can you do something about this, was when there were Hunter dick pics that were up there, which is fucking revenge porn, which is understandable that they wanted that pulled down, right? That's illegal in a bunch of states. So, another part of it showed Donald Trump's White House pressured Twitter, asked Twitter about certain tweets and said, hey, could you pull that down? And Twitter listened. Twitter listened. So, you're implicated in the thing that you're using now to say, like, put me in, coach. You have anything to say about the thing it said about you and what you guys requested to get pulled down? And by the way, you were president at the time, which is the government putting pressure on a private company to censor. That's worse than a campaign doing it, because you're actually in the government. You are the president of the United States. But he's saying terminate the Constitution. I don't want to hear a fucking word from any of the people on the right about free speech and the First Amendment. Because again, if you believe in free speech, if you believe in the First Amendment, if you believe in a free press, if you believe in freedom of religion, that's all in the Constitution. Here, Trump is saying, terminate the Constitution to make me emperor. To make me emperor, overlord, God king. Man, this is fucking pathetic, and this is so extreme. This is full dictatorship, fascist type shit. And by the way, again, nobody's really talking about it. Why? Because Kanye West is, he's at the top of everybody's mind because he just went on Alex Jones and just went full Sig Heil, goose-stepping ass Nazi shit, saying I love Hitler, I love the Nazis, etc. So, I think this is important. This motherfucker's running for president in 2024. But look, I think he really is shooting himself in the foot. I really do. I really do. I mean, this is next level shit here. And his stock is dropping by the day. It definitely is. DeSantis is definitely the favorite right now. Because there's no way this guy could win a general election again. Look at the shit he's saying, man. At least back in the day, he had the ability to fake it effectively. To fake being a candidate that had appeal. There's no appeal here. This is just Fox News grandpa now turning into QAnon grandpa, turning into full fascist dictator. So, do with that whatever you will, but this shit is scary. Ever since Adpocalypse, when YouTube defunded all independent news and politics overnight, we haven't trusted them. We know they can pull the rug out from underneath us at any time. If you enjoy this content, please consider tipping $1 or $2 per month on the Secular Talk Patreon. Link in the video description box below. Thanks for your support.